It seems that people would rather show up and pay big money to watch Batman and not the Joker.
Impressions on social media, all the stuff you read about. But yeah, the viewership, because that's so important in building the economic model for the long term. Absolutely. So
when they face Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky, which is ode to Clark's rivalry with Reese that dates back to college. Saturday, it's a big nationally televised game, and no Caitlin Clark for this game.
The WNBA commissioner says league growth is due to her initiatives. But what if the real reason was just one player? Caitlin Clark is back and proving she's the heart of the WNBA's boom.
Period. So as we look at the transformation, that's on the list, marketing's on the list, underinvestment and undervaluation of women in sports.
Her return has sparked a clash between players, between fans, and even within the league itself. What's really going on behind the scenes? Let's find out. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Why did tickets for the Chicago Sky versus Indiana Fever game drop from $86 to just $25 in a single day?
Guys, ticket prices for this game. Ooh-wee. I thought they were coming for her too, right? Question mark?
It all started with Caitlin Clark's injury announcement, and the fallout was immediate. Fans weren't just disappointed, they stopped showing up. That game wasn't just any matchup, it had been hyped for weeks, partly because people were eager to see Clark and Angel Reese share the court. But as soon as Clark was ruled out, the hype flattened. Suddenly, seats in the arena weren't nearly as valuable.
Well, it seems that people would rather show up and pay big money to watch Batman and not the Joker. Saturday, it's a big nationally televised game, and no Caitlin Clark for this game.
And it didn't stop there. Merchandise sales that had been climbing slowed down, and the usually buzzy atmosphere in the arena felt muted. This wasn't just about one game or even one weekend. It exposed something deeper about how much the league depends on Clark's star power. She's not just a player, she's the reason many fans buy a ticket in the first place.
News not only for the Fever, but for the entire WNBA, given how much interest and attention Clark demands when she's on the court.
And here's the thing, we've seen stars shine before in the WNBA, but none quite like this. Clark's impact goes beyond scoring points or hitting buzzer beaters. Even something as unexpected as an Indiana Fever mascot, Freddie Fever, has seen a spike in popularity. His appearance bookings up 150%, all because Clark fills arenas where he performs. It's not just quirky, it's proof of her ripple effect. Nobody else's absence shakes the WNBA quite like this. For other top players, the league seems to carry on fairly normally, but when Clark's out, you feel it. That's the kind of weight she carries, which makes her return that much bigger.
Which presumably is owed to the expectation that Caitlin Clark will be back in action July 27th.
And when she announced she was coming back, it was like flipping a switch. Tickets for upcoming Fever games shot back up, and suddenly, fans were rushing to secure their spots. It was like her injury had put the league in a brief slump, but her recovery turned everything around.
This has prompted ticket prices for that game to drop nearly 71%, which is proof just how much Clark means. As basketball fans needed any more proof of Caitlin Clark's effect, this tale of two tickets is even further proof.
But while fans are celebrating, there's another side to this. Not everyone is thrilled to see Clark back in the mix. For some, her dominance is causing tension, and it's only getting bigger. Caitlin Clark might be the WNBA's ticket to skyrocketing success, but not everyone is celebrating her return. While fans are ecstatic about the boost she's bringing, some players aren't exactly thrilled. This isn't just about competition on the court, it's about something much deeper. Angel Reese, one of the league's rising stars, isn't shy about sharing her thoughts. In the past, she's said that the reason people watch women's basketball is because of her and others, not just one player. Those words stand out even more now, especially when you look at the numbers Clark is putting up, not just in points, but in dollars and attention.
Potentially, with Caitlin Clark being back on the court, tickets are $157 higher. When they face Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky, which is owed to Clark's rivalry with Reese that dates back to college.
Is Reese frustrated? Maybe, but it might not just be her. This tension might be a sign of a larger rift growing in the league. Look at what's happening around Clark right now. Jersey sales up an insane 1,193%. Fans can't seem to get enough of her Indiana Fever gear. TV ratings, they jump every time she's on the court, and viewers tune in just to hear her name. The gap isn't even close when you compare it to other players. Reese might have pulled viral moments with her competitive fire, but Clark is turning heads in a way that boosts the entire league's visibility. That kind of impact is bound to create friction. Being overshadowed by someone else's breakout success is tough, especially when you've been building your own legacy.
Saturday are down to $8 with Caitlin Clark out. And that there's an Angel Reese effect, because there is no Angel Reese effect at all.
Some of this tension also highlights a mismatch between the league's image and reality. Kathy Angelberg, the WNBA commissioner, has been applauding her own efforts for boosting league growth, insisting that new marketing strategies are making the difference. But let's be honest, is it strategy or is it Caitlin Clark?
I had one marketing person when I walked in, and now we have over 20. So it's something where you've got to build, you have to scale.
Sure, Angelberg has made changes, but the stats point to one major driver: Clark's star power.
We watched Caitlin Clark fill up 15,000 fans at Iowa and sell out.
Impressions on social media, all the stuff you read about. But yeah, the viewership, because that's so important in building the economic model for the long term. Absolutely. So
that disconnect between the official narrative and Clark's clear influence could irritate players who feel their contributions aren't recognized equally. For the league to keep thriving, everyone, players, leaders, fans, needs to figure out how to balance this. If not, resentment will fester, and the same momentum Clark created could end up dividing the WNBA instead of lifting it higher.
Angel Reese is playing in this game. Judging by the ticket prices, nobody's going to see her. There's no demand. Cheapest ticket for that game next month is currently at $82, according to Vivid Seats. It gets much worse.
Caitlin Clark isn't just elevating the game, she's fueling the WNBA's future. Ticket sales, merchandise, and TV ratings aren't spiking by accident. Her return shows the league's success hinges on stars who go beyond the court. The WNBA now stands at a crossroads. It can embrace Clark's undeniable influence and let her pave the way for a new era, or risk losing the momentum she's created. This isn't just about today, it's about what comes next. Whatever happens, one thing's clear: Caitlin Clark isn't just playing basketball, she's redefining the game and reshaping the league's entire trajectory in real time.